It's always a brand new day at Flint Hill, and today's team that will be bringing you your WPTV news is Team 1, featuring the anchors of Maria Carrillo, Hunter Mills, and Maya Schultz. Enjoy your news broadcast, boys and girls.
Good morning. Today is Friday, February 11th, 2022, and I'm Maria with your announcements. This is what's going around Flint Hill today. Today's special rotation F. This is National School Counselors Week. We would like to give Miss Gravitt and Miss Rogers a huge hug, a huge Flint Hill shout out. Thank you for all you do. Thank you to all that wore red today in honor of Black History Month. Today is National Inventors Day. Make sure to give out our book on canvas. School will be out on midwinter holidays, February 18th and 21st. We will be celebrating Tuesday on Tuesday, 2/22/22. Help us by wearing tutus, ties, or tube socks. Math Strategies Day is on February 24th, 2022. Your parents are invited to join in on a Zoom session at either 7:30 a.m. or 1:30 p.m. Be on the lookout for the flyer that is being sent home. Remember Howell. Now for our weather.
Good morning. I am Hunter with today's weather. The high will be at 66 degrees and a low of 35 degrees. Looks like it will be sunny. Make sure to be prepared. Enjoy your day. Now to our lunch menu.
Hello, I'm Aya with your lunch menu. Today, the cafeteria will be serving buffalo wings, oven roasted wings, PB&J sandwich and cheese stick, carrots and celery sticks, green peas, pineapple, cherry, and your choice of milk. And now to Mr. Guest for our Black History Person of the Day.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Guest here with your Black History Person of the Day. Today we're going to be talking about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was an African-American Baptist minister and activist who became the most visible spokesperson and leader in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. Enjoy this video about Dr. King right now!
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929. Faith was always an important part of daily life, as both his father and grandfather were Baptist ministers. He thrived at a segregated high school, graduating at 15, before heading off to Morehouse College. He then dedicated 3 years to theological study at Crozier Seminary in Pennsylvania. While earning his graduate degree at Boston University, he met Coretta Scott, who he would marry and have 4 children with. King and his family settled in Montgomery, Alabama, when he became the 20th pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. When Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to relinquish her seat to a white man on a Montgomery City bus in 1955, the incident lit a fire under the burgeoning civil rights movement.
His boycott of the bus system in Montgomery, Alabama was tremendously successful because he was incredibly strategic and he worked with other people to get the individuals in Montgomery, Alabama to understand that they weren't going to take it anymore.
King's experience, passion for the cause, and position in the community gave him the credentials to become a leader in the 381-day boycott of the city buses. On December 20th, 1956, the Supreme Court ruled segregated buses to be unconstitutional. This was a major victory for the civil rights cause and proved King's nonviolent methods of protest could yield results. King was now the national face of the civil rights cause. He was jailed over 20 times, was once stabbed in the chest, his house was bombed, and he suffered relentless personal attacks on himself and his family. For a man of peaceful intentions, he unfortunately spent much of his life the target of violent intent, yet the threats never stopped him.
Dr. King inspired thousands of people through his eloquence and through his fearlessness, especially after his home was firebombed with his wife and his children. They showed through their courage that they were prepared to give their lives to the cause of freedom.
King worked tirelessly to promote the cause he so strongly believed in. And from 1957 through 1968, he traveled over 6 million miles, delivered 2,500 speeches, wrote 5 books, and dozens of articles. His hard work and ability to communicate earned him such respect that he earned the ear of President John F. Kennedy, who personally met with King. Of all the speeches King delivered, none has stood the test of time like his famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Symbolically delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in 1963, in front of 250,000 people, both black and white. King had become such a force in America that he was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1963. A nice achievement indeed, but it paled in comparison when in 1964 he became the youngest man ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an American. He was deeply American. And what's striking to me is that he had more confidence and faith in American democracy, in the Constitution, and in the principles of fairness and opportunity than nearly all of his critics.
While in Memphis to lead a protest march defending the rights of striking garbage workers in April of 1968, King delivered a rousing speech titled, "I've Been to the Mountaintop." It would be his last. Standing on the balcony of his second-floor room at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, King was shot and killed. In 1983, Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation declaring the third Monday of every January Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a public holiday to celebrate the man and what he stood for.
Please stand for the pledge.
Attention, salute.
Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.